93.1 to Neil with Halfway to Somewhere.
Our legal identification is CJXX-FM Grand Prairie, a division of the Jim Pattison Broadcast Group. This is Big Country, 93.1 FM. The Peace Region's leader in radio news.
It's 2 on Curtis Galbraith, Big Country News for trend home improvements. And in Canada, spokesman says it's too early to say how a new assessment will affect the company's dry gas assets in the Peace. A new report done by internal and outside experts say Encana has more land in its portfolio than can be properly developed. And it's especially true of dry gas plays. The report adds Encana should concentrate on those where it can get the best return. The same report found Encana's strengths include its number of plays and ability to get them developed. Alberta's Auditor General is going to take a deeper look at the safety of oil and natural gas pipelines in the province. Merlon Sauer, in a letter to the opposition Wild Rose Party, says his audit will include how well companies are following government pipeline regulations. He says it will also include how pipelines are inspected and how the regulations are enforced. Last month, more than 50 public interest groups called for such an investigation after a government commission report said Alberta had favorable pipeline rules. Opposition parties and environmental groups say that review was too narrow because it did not look into the effectiveness enforcement or what caused specific spills. A U.S. District Court judge has denied a request by 8 North American meat and livestock industry groups to block changes to American country of origin labeling rules. Groups opposing the United States Department of Agriculture's revised labeling regulations, including the Canadian Pork Council, Canadian Cattlemen's Association, and several U.S. meat industry organizations, filed a lawsuit in early July to stop changes announced in May from going into effect. They argued the USDA doesn't have the right to force processors to label where meat is sourced. Beef exports to mainland China have shown dramatic growth during the first half of 2013. Between January and June, more than 10,000 tons were shipped. The total value exceeded $35 million, nearly 3 times the total amount exported in all of last year. The Canada Revenue Agency is going to start cracking down even harder on tax cheats starting in the new year. Federal Revenue Minister Carrie Lynn Findlay says they're going to go after software makers who have created computer programs known as zappers.
Some businesses have been using electronic suppression of sales software, also commonly known as zapper software, to hide their sales so that they can avoid paying the GST, HST, and income taxes that they owe on this income.
Possession of zapper software will cost $5,000 on a first offense, $50,000 for a second. And the federal government says Brazil has approved the import of sheep and goat genetics from Canada. Agriculture Minister Jerry Ritz says the market is estimated to be worth up to $2 million annually for Canadian exporters. That's the news for Trend Home Improvements. Over next.
Insulation, windows, siding, and more. They sell and install them all. Trend Home Improvements, Grand Prairie. Visit trendhomeimprove.com for details.
At Windsor Ford, we've always shared our passion, and now we're sharing our price. Ford employee pricing ends September 30th, and with up to $14,000 in total price adjustments on most new models, you pay what we pay. Simply go to Windsor Ford to get your employee price today. Windsor Ford, you can count on us. Windsor Ford in Grand Prairie, north on Auto Road, and online at windsorford.com.
Big country weather, sunshine today, high of 31, clear sky for us tonight, low about 10. Mostly sunshine for Friday with a high of 24, 28 on Saturday, and sunny and 27 Sunday. Looks like we get a weekend of summer. Then cooling down for Monday, chance of showers 19, down to about 15 with showers on Tuesday. That's more like the autumn I know. Right now, mostly sunny. It's 25 in Big Country.
What's new at Swiss Chalet? For a limited time, our delicious back ribs. Like all our ribs, we start by marinating them in our signature mesquite seasoning for 24 hours. Next, we braise them so those succulent flavors seal right in. Then we glaze them with honey chipotle or smoky barbecue sauce and grill them fresh to order. Come in to try Canada's favorite rib and find out why we serve more ribs than any restaurant in the country.
Visit us at 10820 100th Avenue in Grand Prairie.
Here's the Big Country Sports Calendar, brought to you by Primetime Hunting and Fishing.
Registration for the upcoming season will go Monday from 5 to 8 p.m. at the Grand Prairie Curling Club. The annual general meeting will follow. Storm visit White Court tomorrow and Spruce Grove Saturday. The Initiation Jamboree is set for Saturday and Sunday at the County Sportsplex. Grand Prairie Minor Hockey and Hockey Alberta are offering this event to initiation minor hockey players in Grand Prairie, Grovedale, and